Hey, what are you looking at? What? I haven't had a bike for 3 weeks. Can you blame me for riding around like this? Oh boy, see, even when you're in a car, it doesn't matter. These fuckers just pull straight out. Doesn't matter. There's nobody behind me, dude. Nobody behind me. So yeah, the cat's out of the bag now, right? I guess you saw the video I dropped the other day. It's been 3 weeks since I did that last ride with the Fat Bob and recorded that video. 3 weeks without a bike. Yeah, it's been a kind of a big adjustment, but I've been fortunate because I've been traveling most of the time. In fact, by the time this drops tomorrow morning, I'll be headed up to Philly for a business trip. So at least I've got kind of that stuff keeping me preoccupied. So there were a couple of things that I wanted to talk about today. First off, I'm really at a loss for words. Totally at a loss for words, really, about not just the comments on the video that I received, but also all the DMs that I got on Instagram, and of course people that know how to get a hold of me on my cell and other things. Just the outpouring of support and love over, you know, that last video of saying goodbye to the Fat Bob. And I just, you know, I didn't expect it. Actually, 99.999% of the feedback that I received was not just positive, but just over the top positive. I didn't really know what to expect, because I know a lot of people hang out at my channel. They watch my channel because they have Fat Bobs. A lot of people reached out and said, hey, you know, I bought my Fat Bob because of your channel, and they had nothing but love, you know, and I kind of thought, you know, that a lot of those folks would say, oh, I'm done, you know, but it's been quite, the messages has been quite the opposite. People letting me know, you know, that they got a lot out of the channel. They got a lot out of me with the Fat Bob. A lot of value, helped them or whatever, and they make a point of saying they're sticking around because they want to see what's going to happen with the next bike, and then, you know, how my journey, how I continue on my journey. So I honestly, I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, as emotional as that last video was for me to record, you know, the comments and the DMs still coming in. It's been, what is today? Today's Thursday. I dropped that video on Monday, and I'm still getting people reaching out to me, and yeah, again, I have no words. Just thank you guys so much. It means so much to know that there are people out there all over the world that appreciate what I'm trying to do here on the channel, have a deep interest, and yeah, I don't know. Love you guys. So the second thing that I want to kind of talk about is what's going to happen going forward here. First off, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I'm not talking about the new bike. That's because I don't have a bike to talk about. Obviously I bought a bike. You know, I think pretty much everybody assumes that. I have one on the way. It's just going to take a little bit to get here, because I can't just replace the Fat Bob with any bike, right? I mean, that can't happen. The Fat Bob meant too much to me. The next bike's got to be special from the get-go. Not just kind of like, oh, let's just buy a basic thing and build it out. It's got to be special from the get-go. So I'm not going to unveil the bike until I actually get it. I think right now I'm probably I'm hoping no more than 4 weeks out. I'm doing some special stuff before I take delivery. You can probably guess what some of those things are if you watch the videos on the channel over the last month or so. I'm waiting at this point on one part to come in before all of that work can be done. Dude, just stay in your lane, man. And then I can take delivery. So once I get it, then we're going to do a big reveal. Go pick it up at the dealership. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Just trust me. So then, on top of that, I do have boxes stacking up in the garage. I have a very specific vision in mind for how I want to build this bike out. I'm giving myself until December of next year. It's December 2022 to have the bike built the way that I want it built going into 2023 when I'm going to do several trips, including my big 48 state trip. So I've got a year basically to get that done. To do that, I've reached out to some people who make stuff that I've had a great experience with, stuff that I love, and said, hey, here's what's going on. And I got some people that come back and said, hey, we want to be a part of that. We absolutely want to be a part of making that vision come true. So I've been getting a little something from some people that I won't talk about right now, but it's going to be cool, and I'm really excited. I've never done anything like this before, where I've kind of tried to team up with companies. But yeah, we'll do videos on that. Probably next week I'll probably drop a couple talking about two of the companies that I'm going to be working with that have offered to help me make this vision come true. So that's it. So we're going to be doing a lot of modifications on the new bike over the course of, I'd say, the first 90 days. I have a trip planned, the first trip, like long trip, semi-long, yeah, pretty long, 2,000-3,000 miles maybe, planned for April. We don't know what date we're going to do this yet, but I've got a trip planned for April, which I think is going to be kind of cool. So I want to have the bike to a specific point, to get ready for that trip by then. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Dude, just don't pull out, man. Until I don't know, until I get my bike, I guess I'm gonna just kind of like be riding around like this. I don't know. What else do you do? Whoops. Don't pay any attention. I was already in there when the light turned. Anyway. So there you go. That's what's going on. Again, thank you guys so much for the feedback, and the comments and the messages and the phone calls in some cases. Yeah, I'm still struggling. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still struggling. I've thought about, should I just go get the bike back? But then again, I don't have room. I don't know. It's going to take me a while to get over the decision to trade in that bike. But I'm super excited about what's going to happen with the new one. I know it was the right decision. Change is good, but change is hard sometimes. Anyway, hello Amazon. You got bike parts for me? Don't know. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace.